Right, I think that I'm live. This is my sound check. Live. Okay, there's my sound. Oh, thank you for your patience. All right, I see the moderator in the room. Yay. All right, I am showing the chat. I've got my little interface layered. Thank you for your patience, everyone. My name is Joelle, and I am the Vibrarian. I am here to elevate, enlighten, and empower. I am doing that every day in my own journey. And when I come on here, I'm sharing because I hope that you too will be elevated, enlightened, and empowered. I'm here with the Good Vibe Tribe. Thank you. I can see the chat room going. Let me make sure my settings are so I can see everything. We've got live chat, we've got moderators. Thank you, Gooba Woo, Jackie, Kim. I see y'all. We're going to give it just a couple minutes here to get started. This is our first live in the cards in 2024. So I'm really excited about this. And of course, it's a big energy time. Um, if you're in the chat, say hello. If you catch this later, I'm so glad you're here. Know that it's the right time for this conversation and information to reach you. So, all right, I'm just going to give it here another couple minutes to get loaded up. Oh, let me make sure I have my ringer on silencia. I missed it. Hold on. Okay. Now we are. All right. Hey, all right. This is the first in a series of the next few weeks. It is going to be wonderful. It is on and popping. I'm very, very excited to be bringing you some conversations that I've been waiting to have for a long time. So, oh, Helen is here. Oh my gosh, my beautiful sister Helen. I'm sorry. I'm definitely engaging in the chat for a moment here. This really is the Good Vibe Tribe. I'm so excited that your grid point has moved, beautiful sister. And I know you are anchoring in light through your physical body and spirit. Yay, Helen. Everybody gives you a big hug, holding it down in Australia. I wish they could hear you talk, Helen. It's really, truly delightful. And let me just say that I plan to have, oh, yay, you made it. Yes. I received some beautiful cacao from Helen, and I plan to host a ceremony with it. So if you're interested in that, you guys need to drop me a line because I would love to host Circle with that beautiful gift that she sent. And I'm so excited. So, Helen, please let us know where you are now. And yes, everyone is sending hugs. You all cannot see it in my current artwork, but also I have a beautiful heart behind me that Helen hand painted. And so that's part of the library space as well. So I love this Good Vibe Tribe. So let me just say that this is about people and love and heart first and foremost. That's the number one way that we are elevating the consciousness is by finding the beautiful things about each other. So I am very excited because I get to have conversations with people all over the world. And one of the ways that I'm sharing that with my friends and connections here is through my podcast. So I'm getting ready to start a series of conversations on my show called The Psychic Inside. And this is a call in talk show. I interview people about how they discovered their gifts and abilities. And basically, the premise is that everyone is psychic, you just may not recognize it. And so these are people who come on and have agreed to let me ask a lot of questions to find out what their experience was. And I've had over 50 interviews so far. And I have to tell you, I met some of the most beautiful people, and I've heard some very amazing, magical stories, and also some very painful and transformative narratives. So I'm getting ready to have a whole new season of interviews, and that's going to be starting a week after next. That'll be on Tuesdays, and I'll put the information on Blog Talk where you can stream. You can call in and listen, or you can stream on your computer. I'll put that link in the description here below. And then also going to have a series of guests here on In the Cards. I'm very excited because several of my interview guests are actually also tarot readers. So after we get them on the radio and find out about their journey, then they are going to be here for lives with me and you here in the community. So that is going to be really fun. I have some, I don't know if you all remember, but I've interviewed Chris with All Things Intuitive during one of my earlier seasons of The Psychic Inside. And she is an amazing deck creator and has basically small publishing um, empire in terms of bringing channel guidance to people in a usable way. And so I'm very excited to have Chris back on for an interview and also to talk cards with me on In the Cards. I've also got a gentleman by the name of Chris Brand, who is the bearded tarotist. And he is going to be coming on here to talk about some of his decks, which I'm very excited to see. As you know, this is all about using these beautiful tools to have conversations to receive higher guidance. And I love seeing all the many ways that people are bringing this information forward. So, okay, Helen is still in Adelaide, but moving to Sydney. Okay, a whole new life. Yay. Okay. I'm very excited for you. This is the time for the whole new life. Okay. So let me continue. There's so much going on. One of the things that I do every year, I've had the honor of having a conversation with Alka Kapoor, known as the shaman in the city. And we have this conversation for the Lunar New Year, which is fast approaching. And so this year, we are in the year of the wood dragon. And Alka is going to join me for a conversation here tomorrow on my YouTube channel, where she's going to explain and break down all of what the wood dragon is about. And it's been a fascinating conversation. You can check out last year's The Year of the Water Rabbit on the channel. And it's everything from feng shui and numerology, the symbology, understanding, through that particular celebration and alignment, what happens in non like European countries, like across East Asia, and where that is a big cultural and way of life observance. So I'm very excited to have her share knowledge with us tomorrow. Then next week, we are going to bring in more dragon messages, and Alka will be joining me with one of her beautiful dragon tarot decks. I don't recall the name of it, but we'll be back in the cards with the dragon energy. And then the Lunar New Year hits on February 8th. So we're all in this dragon energy. And I wanted to go ahead and kick off and look at my decks in the collection and see what they are talking about. Because, I mean, I have dragon decks for a reason, right? So, anybody have any comments in the chat? Again, I appreciate all of you who are here. Oh, and let me just share with you. Okay, these are my little dragon companions. And my second cousin Evan is kind of like who hit me to dragons with the whole How to Tame Your Dragon cartoon thing. And then also my bestie was always talking about how to tame your dragon, but these came to me like at different times in the journey. So they kind of usually just hang out and sit around. But I'm very interested to see the name of this one. I think it was Nighthawk in the movie. But like I know Evan was really like geeked out on dragons. He loved them so much and at a certain stage of his development. This one is known as Honora. You'll not see me in the park because my fur is really dark. My birthday is August 28th. Okay. Well, I don't know if that will come into any of the readings at all. It's always interesting to see how the cards and things line up. And this little one right here is called Cinder, Cinder. Let's be friends and you will see I'm happiest when you are with me. My birthday is October 2nd. Okay, this is a little Libra dragon. All right, shout out to all the Libras in the room. I know there's a lot of you. Okay, so all right. This one I just see like Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain energy, like crown chakra, healing, green of Raphael, and Saint Germain's violet flame energy. That kind of just gets that. And I'm all about, like stars and rainbows in the galaxies and, being the rainbow tribe. So we'll see if any of that comes up. All right. So the decks that I have, let me go in the order that I got them. The first one that I had many years ago is the Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. Now, Diana Cooper has been bringing in messages. You'll have to excuse me 1 minute. I think that my light is flickering. Okay, let's see if that settled it down. Okay, Diana Cooper, she's been bringing in messages about the angels and the fairies and the dragons for like over a decade. And she's just the nicest feeling kind of lady when I see her. You can find her website at dianacooper.com. And oh, yeah, here's a little picture of her. Sorry, it's not so great, but she's a wee little lady from over across the pond, but she's so soft and she's written a ton of books. And of course, then this is her oracle. If you go to her website, she has a free pick a card with like 7 or 8 of her decks. And this is one of the decks that you could do an online reading for yourself for free from. All right, at Diana Cooper, I think, dianacooper.com. All right. So if somebody could put that in the chat, or that'd be great. All right. So in her guidance, I want to share with you what she says in generally about the dragons. Her basic introduction says the dragons are waiting to support you in your life, assist your spiritual growth, and illuminate your ascension path. All right. So dragons are beautiful, wise, open-hearted, etheric beings of the angelic realms who are sent here by Source to assist us. They are elementals, so they do not have elements in their makeup. They can be composed of earth, air, fire, or water, or a combination of any 3 of them. They operate on a different vibrational frequency from us, which is why most of us can't see them, but they are very willing to connect with us if we are ready to tune into their wavelength. Dragons really love this planet and everyone on it and are pouring onto Earth now to help us with the transition to the new golden age. Okay, so as you're using the oracle decks and the cards, it's really good to understand the philosophy or the channeling or the message, the resonance that the author intended when they created the tool. So here's some information. You take it as information, right? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So there can be a lot of different narratives about dragons and who and what they are. And I don't believe that there is anything other than the way that one experiences them, and that that is not something that can be conveyed necessarily to others. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Thank you. Okay, yes, dianacooper.com. Okay, so she basically is talking about how the planet is moving. They're here to help with the planet and shifting. In the 20-year period from 2012 to 2032, the planet Earth and every being on her have to ascend from the third to the fifth dimension. This is because we are rapidly moving from a selfish, self-centered society to one where everyone cooperates and works for the highest good. Such a huge shift is unprecedented in the history of not only the planet, but the universe. So we need as much assistance as we can draw in. A clarion call has gone out through the universe to help with this monumental task, and the dragons who have always loved Earth have responded with love. In the golden eras of Lemuria and Atlantis, there were many dragons on Earth. So, and it goes on and forward. So, anyway, interesting information. So, we are going to draw and see what cards want to come from this deck. All right, we'll just do these one at a time and build the layer. All right, so of course, I only connect with energies of unconditional love and light. And anything that is guided through me is for my highest good and the highest good of all. Okay, so we are going to dive right in here and see what the dragon oracles will get. One for polarity. I like to read through that structures, the feminine, the masculine, and the overlighting etheric connectedness is where we should strive to be. So that's how I'm going to read the cards. All right, here. All right, somebody in the chat room type a number 1, 2, or 3. First number I see will be the pile that we use. I know there's a bit of a delay. Three. All right, here we go. Thank you. Okay. What can I do so you can see it? Feminine, masculine, spirit. All right. Put these out of the way here. All right. So for the feminine dragon, ooh, beautiful green dragon helps you tune into the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature align with your divine essence. That is a beautiful card. And guess what? It has green and purple on it. I had the right spot earlier. There, how's that? Wow. And Helen, didn't you just put like a little green leafy thing in your chat? Okay. This is beautiful. Helps you tune into the secrets of nature. It is purple and green. Hello. All right. I see you. Receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. And of course, the tree is very symbolic for me. That's the connectedness to the great living tree body. I'm sorry, I have to turn this light off because it's starting to give me a migraine. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I have to plug it in directly. Really. Okay. Hopefully that'll stabilize it. It was not getting enough power where I had it plugged in. So pardon me. Okay. So the green dragon, let's see what the cards say about the green dragon. This is on page 64. All right. All answers lie within nature, and every single thing we need while on Earth is provided for us in the natural world. Fifth dimensional green dragons touch our psychic centers and help us to tune in to the sacred geometry in the trunks of trees, the petals of flowers, the shells of snails, and everywhere in Master Pan's kingdom. These are the keys and codes that bring us in tune with our divine essence. When we are fully aligned with our fifth dimensional blueprint, we are automatically whole and healed. Guidance. The nature kingdom is a magical place in which all our answers are held for us. Luminous green dragons help us to read these answers. So, if you can, sit quietly in nature, call a green dragon, and ask for guidance. The response may come to you consciously or unconsciously, so accept that something important has been activated within you, whether you are aware of it or not. You may feel the need to walk somewhere particular. If so, follow this impulse, for your green dragon will be guiding you. Keep your ears and eyes open, for the answer may come through a tree, bird, insect, animal, or something else entirely. Your green dragon will glide with you, directing you to the answer you need. This calls for deep trust and an understanding that the divine plan is perfect. Drawing this card also suggests that you would benefit by spending more time in the green world. Your green dragon will be with you, so acknowledge it and let it touch you with its wisdom and great knowledge. Expect revelations or healing. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. All right. That was it. All right. It is starting to get kind of nice out. If you live in Atlanta, we had 70 degrees last week one day. You know, spring is right around the corner and the sun has been out more. So, earthing, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, from the feminine. All right, from the masculine. Ooh, lilac fire dragon transmutes through the power of divine love. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Lilac and green. What? I love it. Oh, okay. And Helen, you are going to be driving all the trains on all the scenic routes around Sydney, Australia, through the Blue Mountains, South and North Coast. Beautiful. See, that is going to be beautiful. Those of us that are naturey, like get to it. I'm minimally naturey, but I have to have like earthing. I'm just not like a hiker, trekker kind of thing. I'm a little scared of nature in a way, but I do look for meaningful ways to connect with it, and I'm going to do so more. Okay, that is beautiful. Let's see what this lilac fire, open to the transcendent love and open to transcendent love and enlightenment, purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. Okay, lilac fire dragon. Let's see what page this is on. It is on page 44. Okay, so we have 64 and 44 is the numbers. Beautiful. This one has such beautiful little flower petals on it. All right. So we take that earth energy source from earth up through nature through earth, that's the feminine, and then use it to transmute and to anchor love and to transmute the lower frequencies. Okay, beautiful. Here we go. These dragons are fifth dimensional. However, they can reach up into the ninth dimension to access the awesome lilac fire of Source, which is a new energy recently graced to Earth. This carries transcendent love as well as enlightenment. When these dragons pour their lilac fire over and through us, we are bathed in divine feminine light, which has the power to dissolve all lower energies in pure love and bring us peace, hope, and joy. It also bathes us in the higher divine feminine qualities of wisdom, agape, and oneness. Having the energy in our aura may even allow us to experience bliss and ecstasy. The guidance. When you choose this card, a lilac fire dragon will touch you with incredible ninth dimensional light. So call it in and ask it to touch you. As it approaches you, breathe in divine love and sense the lilac fire enveloping you. This will enable you to let go of the old easily, calmly, and graciously. Notice particularly how you feel when this dragon touches you and sense the purity of the love that it radiates. Ask this dragon to remain with you to anchor the glorious light of the lilac fire and take you into a new and illumined way of being. When you do this, the love radiating from your heart will become purer and more beautiful. People will sense this and respond with trust, respect, and gratitude. Consciously work with this beautiful dragon and notice the difference it makes to your life and the quality of love around you. That is so beautiful. Yes, just creating more and more love, radiating it from the infinite source and transmuting. I mean, and that's a beautiful exercise, like literally to imagine a violet shower or violet laser energetically clearing your field on a regular basis is a helpful tool. Okay, so let's see what Source says here. Ooh, Orange Dragon brings soul families and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, the Good Vibe Tribe. And what's so interesting is that, I'm doing this family mapping. I'm hosting a family mapping workshop on February 25th. If you're interested, the links will be in the description box below. If you're in the Atlanta area, it's an in-person experience. And it is all about bringing back and bringing like soul family together to do healing that is passed forward and facilitated through each other in our connectedness. So this is beautiful. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. That is my mission. Okay. Beautiful. So the energy, grounding, transmuting, bringing love, people together in love. That's what we are here in this energetic opportunity of this Lunar New Year preview to be able to do, being empowered to do. Okay, so Orange Dragon, let's see what page this one is on. 58. Okay. That's a 13. That's the ending of the Phoenix and the rebirth. There we go. Fifth dimensional orange dragons emit flames of joy, warmth, and acceptance. They come to us when our orange navel chakra is open, for this indicates that we are ready to spread joy and oneness. As the world moves towards the new golden age, soul families and groups are drawing together. Orange dragons help light people up so that they recognize each other and enjoy a sense of belonging. They bring fifth dimensional communities together, communities where people cooperate, help each other, and practice harmony and oneness. Many of us need to work with them to bring this about. Okay, so I'm also very excited to say that my um, Conscious Business Association, the Vibrate Collective, is having our first meeting or mixer of the year introductory session on March 2nd. And this is going to be an opportunity if you're in the Atlanta area for us to make introductions and talk about ways that we can support each other. So this is beautiful. It's all about being a cooperative association, not a competitive association. So I love this because it's communities where people cooperate, co dash operate, not one word, right? So that is so beautiful. This whole chat that's happening and all the people who are here are definitely part of my beautiful love network that reaches from sea to shining sea around the globe. So this is beautiful. And it's like, oh, this bridge, right? Building this bridge, bringing this information and energy down. It says, when you pick this card, your guidance is to see the divine light in everyone. Look for the bonds that link you. The orange dragons will help you to spread their light of warmth, welcome, and acceptance to all peoples, races, and cultures. Let light shines through you. You will feel a sense of belonging and oneness, and your heart will open. This will help you to develop your abilities of higher manifestation. When you visualize the peoples and animals of the world coming together in harmony and acceptance, orange dragons will flood your vision with their light. Archangel Metatron himself will then take it to energize the plan for Earth. So hold the highest vision for the golden age that is being prepared and do your part to bring your community and the world into spiritual accord. This is a message of higher peace. Ashe, Ashe. Okay, as Misty Oaks Paxton, the spiritual attorney, always would say, Ashe. Okay, I received that. Beautiful. All right. I love it. We've still got two more decks to go. All right. I see you, Erica. I'm so glad you made it this evening. Mimi. This is a beautiful community. Okay, now the next two decks, one of them I got at Holistic Health and Wellness up in Marietta, where I work on third weekends of the month. I'm available for readings there. I also shop there. So one of these is from Holistic, and then one of these I ordered from an Etsy shop, Mix Collectibles. So I'm hoping to have that shop owner on a future episode. They have a lot of unique decks, and I peruse from time to time to see what kind of collector stock is available. So one of these came from there. It must be this one because I'm kind of shaking it with it. And I probably got this one at Holistic. So we're just going to take the next one up, which is going to be the Star Dragons. This is Paolo Barbieri. All right. And so according to his information, let me see where it is. If everything in the entire universe, both seen and unseen, imagined and as yet unexplored, is just an extension of one unified field of consciousness, then can you call it your own? Invoke the power of shining stars and gargantuan dragons as you traverse the galaxy, entering a fantastical space where all is possible. You are as mighty as these mystical creatures of fables and lore, remnants and specters of a forgotten history lost in the sands of time. Dare to explore and find these mythic beasts once more, and you may gain more than you bargained for. Seize the key to your true identity, as radiant as the souls of the stunning constellations of the cosmos. This is the Star Dragon's Fantasy Oracle. These 33 cards invite you to call upon the energies embodied by constellations and fabled dragons alike, welcoming that power into your life so to help you obliterate obstacles, cross the finish line, obtain the answers to your deepest questions, find your strength, traverse a mighty trail, tell your story, and banish illusory concepts of weakness forevermore. Invoke the essence of the larger energies and principles of consciousness as you apply universal archetypes in practical and everyday ways to empower and uplift your life, thoughts, and actions. Show your teeth, sharpen your claws, spread your wings, breathe fire, and fly high into the light of the brightest star. It is here in this fantastical world of power and wonders that you may harness what has been lost, relegated only to fables and lore. It is the truth of who you are, both a mighty dragon and a star. Okay, so these cards have like the dragon name and a constellation and something else. So we're going to unpack that. We're getting ready to give it a shuffle. Okay, so somebody go ahead and, not Kim, pick a number 1, 2, or 3. First number that I see will be the set that we use for this layer of the guidance. I can tell you the first set has got me excited. All right, we see a 1. Here we go. One more shuffle after this. Thank you, Jackie. All right. Here's about 1. All right, so we got feminine, masculine, and source. All right, so feminine. Ooh, rebirth, giving yourself a second chance. 22. 22 for me is a divine feminine number. Beautiful. It's like this being is naked and being protected by this dragon. I don't know, it's like a little man baby or something, like a newborn. I can't tell whether the facial expression is positive or negative, but I could see it looks like a constellation on the side of the dragon's face as well. So we are going to see what 22 rebirth means. Now this deck, this has a Italian section and Greek section in the guidebook. So it's pretty, it's actually not as thick as you think it is, but it is still thick. Okay, giving yourself a second chance. Here we go. The constellation is the Southern Cross. Okay, that's what's on the cheek of the dragon there. I'm sure you can't see it. Sorry. It's on his cheekbone in the bone structure. There you can see it a little bit. All right. Wisdom of the star is Acrux or Alpha Crucis. The wisdom of the herald. You failed. You fell. You experienced defeat. Now get back up again and keep moving and trying. Expand outward. Find your rejuvenation and allow yourself to try and try again. You deserve a second chance. Afford yourself the opportunity to start over. The wisdom of the dragon. After the death of defeat comes the rebirth of renewal. With every moment of failure comes an opportunity for rebirth. Reshape your life and universe in the way that best serves you. The time has come to be reborn into your new life. Redefine yourself in the situation. Establish new ways of being, thinking, perceiving, and doing. The Star Dragon Invocation. What self-imposed limitations are you holding on to as truth? Discard and disregard all notions of failure, defeat, and limitations. Move forward. Be born again into a new life that is unstoppable and limitless. Second chances are given if we are open to them. Allow yourself to experience rebirth. All right. Allow yourself to experience rebirth. Okay, that is a beautiful, beautiful message. All right, feel it. And was anyone else excited? Yes, thank you for putting the deck links out there. Okay, we're going to continue rebirthing in love, this new creation. It's beautiful. Okay, so for the masculine energies, wow, choice, understanding consequences. Wow, look at this card. Hey, Erin. Hey, little mama. Okay, thank you, everyone. So for the third deck, we'll do number 2. So we've already got the number lined up for the third deck. All right, but we're still in the second deck. This is the masculine energy card. Look at that. Choice number 9. There's a lot going on in that picture, right? It's like almost like the Lovers card in tarot, which is about the choice. So it says here, understanding consequences. There's a whole lot of dragons in there. Fire and smoke. The two dragons are not the same. They've got different things on their heads. And let's see what constellation that is going to be, or what star structure. All right, number 9, let's see here. The constellation is Hydra. The star is Alpha Hydrae. The wisdom of the herald. For every action, there is a reaction. Now is the time to choose wisely. Open your heart and your mind. Understand the consequences of every action, every choice, every moment in the making. Take time to get to know the reason behind it all. Observe every angle and take good care. The consequences are dire, but the reward is great. The wisdom of the dragon. You have the power and the right to choose what will be. Manifest your way. Make a great choice. Choose each day. Choose each situation. Choose in each moment. You are granted the gift of free will and choice in this life. Be wise, be smart, be cunning and deliberate. The choice is yours. The Star Dragon Invocation. Become more mindful in your everyday life about the choices you make and the way they affect and impact the path you walk and the life you lead. Recognize the ways in which your choices lead to consequences that ultimately take your reality. Become an active co-creator of your life and circumstances. Okay, reborn. Become an active creator, where we are putting this love power into our new creation, transmuting the old frequencies that we are letting die. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy still coming. All right, and guide us from this source. Oh, here we go again. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful green energy and dragon. Wow. Oh, and there's the person. So each of these has a herald, which is the person. And you see this is the young lady with locks. All right. Finding what's important. Look at this. This is so beautiful. So we have, just so you can see how these are lining up. I love it. Okay. I love it. This is beautiful. This is why I love to come and why I love to use Oracle cards because it's quite magical. All right, so here we've got these beautiful, beautiful energy, and this is card number 26. All right, protection. Beautiful. Oh, I switched to the Italian pages. I went too far. I thought my glasses were messing up. All right, here we go. The constellation is Ara or Altar. Wow, I know somebody who's going to be naming their child Arya. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Hello. What? Okay. The star is Cervantes or Mu Arae. That's MU space ARAE. Okay. All right. So the wisdom of the herald. It's time to define what truly matters in your life. Take the time to, yes, take the time to inventory and assess what is really important. Reassess, reprioritize, regroup. Perhaps it's time to change things up a bit. Ask yourself what truly matters to you most. The wisdom of the dragon. You are protected, you are safe, and in turn, you are a protector and shield, guarding what and who you love most against the cold wind that might blow. Be both protector and protected as you guard against any obstacles that you are facing. Seek comfort and strength in numbers. Shields up. And there's an exclamation point with that, okay? Love shields up. All right. And what do we say? This one was like he was being protected. Shields up. Okay. Dragon shields up. Activated. Okay, here we go. Let's keep on going. I wasn't done yet. Sorry. Okay. The Star Dragon Invocation. Take an assessment of what is most important to you in life and then protect that ideal, that notion, that sense of being, that identity, that tribe at all costs. Build a solid foundation of who you are and find solace therein. The time has come to find what's most important to you and then stand strong in your fortress, claiming your identity. You are strong, mighty, and powerful. Okay, Ashe. Ashe, that's on page 33. Okay, yes, strong, mighty, and powerful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, this is beautiful. I'll have to get a picture of all these together and put it out later as a total. Okay, so the last deck is the Dragon Path, and then I have one other card, but the Dragon Path, and Erilyn already picked card number 2 from here. So I will tell you that the Avery mother and another masculine card. I can't remember which one now, but they showed their face earlier. So I'm wondering when I was shuffling. So I'm wondering if I'll see those two cards again um, in pile number two. So, but let's see here. It's always interesting because I believe that once I see a card, I've already kind of started a download. So that's why I try not to just look at cards unless I'm really ready to have a reading. So it's always interesting. Just a couple more shuffles here, and then we'll file number two. Okay. Ooh, I have to keep shuffling. I had one that kind of got a little willy nilly, and I don't know which one it was. So let's keep it going. So, all right, one more. All right, here we go. File number two. Here we go. Okay, here we have feminine, masculine, and from the bottom, from source. All right. So, wow, Kathumi, look at this. What? Wow. And I haven't read with these decks enough to have seen all the cards. So a lot of times they're new to me because, like I said, I don't just look at the cards until I'm ready to have the conversation with spirit. Okay. Look at that. So Kathumi, from what I know, Kathumi and Wise Master, an Ascended Master. I don't remember the full story, so this will be a beautiful refresher. I was thinking Sanat Kumara, but that's a different Ascended Master. So, okay. Oh, Kim said it matches my shirt. It does kind of match the shirt. That's wild. Oh, and I love it because look, there's power in the hands, right? And so being a hand healer, Reiki healer, that is beautiful. I can't wait to see this activation. This is a 20. You got those double tens there, double X. Okay. What have they been talking about? X? What? Interesting. We got that X again. All right, let's see here. Oh, first, let me share from the Dragon Path deck just a little bit of what this author, who is Caroline Mitchell, um, she says that dragons are multidimensional, which means they can move between the dimensions to engage and work at different vibrations. The 3D world with which we are all familiar is the reality, quote unquote, we all live in here on Earth. It is very much based in the physical world and our five senses of touch, sound, taste, hearing, and sight. However, beyond the familiar third dimensional energy that we all take for granted, there are further 9 dimensions ranging from the fourth dimension to the 12th. As we develop spiritually, we go up energetically through the dimensions, becoming more aware of the different levels. Our spiritual connectedness increases the higher we send the dimension scale. In reality, we don't go up anywhere, but our energetic vibration, spiritual senses, and awareness heighten, becoming more highly tuned as we become more spiritually adept. Dragons tend to work in different dimensions according to their group or clan. So she basically, they are a form of energy similar to that of spirit guides, spirit animals, and angelic beings. She says, I like to think of them as angels in boots. Their energy is slightly different from that of other ethereal beings as it carries a depth of power to it that the writer never noticed when working with other energies. You will know without a doubt when a dragon energy is present. So, all right. There's a lot of information about how they can help with you. Basically, they're choosing to work with you when they make their energy known. So here we are with the year of the wood dragon. All right. So the dragon path. Thank you. All the links are in the chat. Thank you, moderator. All right, so we're back to Lord Cthulhu, number 20. I can't wait to see what this says. All right. You are the change. We are the change. How beautiful is that? When Lord Cthulhu first arrived, he lost no time informing me who he was. Quote, I am a dragon elder and spokesdragon for the Galactic Council. He went on to say, if you desire to be able to hold the energies of the fifth to seventh dimension, you need, let's see, to be clear of all your earthly woes and fears and your deep need for control. Your light bodies need to be in alignment with those of the earth and the astrological light matrix. Only then will you become a tool and a tuning device to lift the energy of the planet. As more of you gather together to do this work, the greater will be your chance of bringing lasting peace to Earth. Okay, more and more gathering to bring this change of lasting peace and love through our work and presence here on Earth. Beautiful. Lord Cthulhu went on to explain why the dragons are here collectively. Quote, we have come because lasting peace is achievable on Earth. There are other galaxies beyond your human understanding at this time where it has happened. We dragons are as old as the universe itself and have encountered and witnessed humanity in all its guises through the ages. You are the change. And that is on page 100. Okay, you are the change. All right, that's beautiful. Like, so holding that frequency in your knowing and feeling the power of that, feel and know it deep within your cellular heart structure, right? And that frequency is like, I am changing you by my love vibration every day. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Um, One of the books that I have been reading, a wisdom teaching, is the Stellar Nations, and it is a history of the encodement of the universe. It's very dense, and it's taken me a couple years to work through it. But one of the stellar nations is the stellar nations of the dragons. So I will hopefully be able to bring you a conversation with a beautiful woman who interprets these Antari codes and some of the teaching that she has about the history of the stellar nation of the dragon beings. It's very, very fascinating. It's like better than these stories are better than any movie, but they really are like the story of how we've come to be in this particular creation expression. So I'll put that conversation in the show notes. All right. So for the masculine side, we have Father Time. This is the one that I come out. Okay. And the other one is Avebury Mother. If that one is Avebury Mother, oh my gosh, then I'll be like, oh, okay. Father Time. And I think this is, if my Roman numerals are correct, this is 4. So this is like the Emperor in tarot. And can I just say, I loved Doctor Who and, the whole thing with the Time Lords and, the whole story of that. I just heard Unite the Collective, Rion. He was talking with a gentleman on his channel. I'll find a link. And all this will be like in the description comments below later because it's a lot of references. I'm a librarian, what can I say? But in his show, he just interviewed the guy and they were talking about the time wars and how the galactic timekeepers come in and correct if people start to play with the timelines and how there's certain protocols about these multidimensional expressions of time variations. It's very, very interesting. So that whole Mandela effect and what timeline am I on? And of course, they've shown it in Doctor Strange and the multiverse, about the fact that things are not necessarily future and past, they're all present at any given dimensional aspect. So, okay, Father Time, very interesting. So let's see what we've got here. Let yourself sink a little deeper into the abyss of quiet stillness. Father Time is probably as old as the universe itself. This commanding, wise old dragon will aid you to still the constant chatter of your mind and just be. His presence supports our grounding and brings focus to the moment. His aim is that we let go of linear time, for it is a man-made concept. His energy helps us to enter the void, which is particularly useful during meditation. His message today is now, this moment in time is a gift, which is why it is called the present. Allow all time to stop and break your habit of clock chasing, because in reality, there is only now. Let yourself sink a little deeper into the abyss of quiet stillness and let go. The man made concept of linear time is illusionary. It only serves to fuel the doubts in your life. I am here to guide you to a more tranquil way of being, to be fully present in the moment. He goes on to say, the stresses of your existence are often due to your preoccupation with time. Find your point of center, breathe, and let go. Whether these anxieties are from a lack of time or a feeling of not being good enough, nothing is gained by being fretful. Stop setting yourself unrealistic timescales and such high expectations. You can achieve without making it so difficult for yourself. You, as human doings, dragons refer to us as human doings rather than beings, fail to see that much of your stress is unconscious, as it is as natural to you as breathing. Recognize this and release it. With this quietness of mind, Father Time aids you in finding clarity in all life situations and helps you see the bigger picture, allowing you to reach a new level of understanding. Okay. All right. Message received. Okay. Very, very similar energy. That's wild. They both are very green and blue. And then the background on this one is definitely a purple. I don't know that it comes across, but it is on the purplish side of the spectrum here. So, okay, the message from Spirit. Oh, wow. Peace. It is a beautiful, beautiful purple. I hope we're still going. I think, can somebody let me know? I think I blipped. Did the feed blip? I'll wait to see if I get some comments here. But oh, peace. Beautiful purple peace. And this is card number 5. This is the change that we are bringing. Okay, we're good to go. Wow, peace, 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 peace is my gift to you. Allow me to pull together your scattered energies. This beautiful and gentle dragon encourages us to be kind to ourselves. We frequently push ourselves too hard in our lives, whether this is at work or at home. We forget who we truly are and can miss the beauty in life as we become self absorbed. This dragon's energy guides us to an inner tranquility, helping us to feel and trust that everything is fine. Finally, we begin to see and understand the beauty and lessons in all things. Although incredibly powerful, this tranquil dragon brings the energy of gentle bliss like the early morning summer sun, giving us a sense of completeness we previously lacked. If she has come to you today, her message is this: allow me to pull together your scattered energies so that you can feel a sense of peace enter your soul. Every situation has a legacy, but alas, occasionally it can take a little time to appreciate or understand this fully. Let my presence help release any negative feelings, for you are truly a creator and are immensely powerful. By allowing peace to enter our lives, we enable our very beings to carry more light. We become beacons for others to follow. But in order to do this effectively, we must release our need for control. If life has been dull or you are feeling generally out of sorts, call upon peace to lift your blues. She will support you by showing you the beauty of life and helping you to celebrate your experiences here on earth. But remember, you can only do this if you relinquish your need for control. When you do so, you will feel lighter, brighter, and more connected to the universe. Okay, lighter, brighter, and more connected to the universe. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful guidance. I can't get a job in Vegas. Let me see if I can get. And let's just run them through it. No particular, let's see, no particular order, I don't think. Green, orange. All right. Now the last card, I knew there was a dragon in this deck. They show me in my mind. This is number 3, mermaid with a golden dragon. Beautiful card, right? This is from the Myths and Mermaids Oracle of the Water by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. All right. And so this card is number 3. Taking that 3 energy again. I love it. A golden beast did I espy, while swimming aimless, idling by. What a treasure, what a prize, to capture with my eager eyes. A pet to cherish, precious bright, shining with such honeyed light. Good luck, great fortune to adore, I'll guard my gold forevermore. Okay, interesting little poem, right? A sweet young mermaid looks over her newfound treasure, a tiny baby dragon. His golden scales emit a radiance of wealth and prosperity as he nestles among the water lilies in the lake. The divination message: look forward to prosperity. Good news, your hard work and careful planning are soon to pay off. While it is exciting to contemplate your new success, it is important to keep your head. Remember that with wealth comes responsibility, and if you are not careful with your money, it may soon be gone. Do not give in to the temptation to spend quickly and avoid falling victim to bad investments. Instead, remember your long term goals and choose a path that is consistent with what you wish to accomplish in life. Just the same, it is okay to splurge a little. You deserve it. Now, in being cautious, a new business proposal or investment opportunity is looming on your horizon, but take care to weigh your options carefully before making any rash decisions. Sometimes what sounds too good to be true truly is, and a poor choice now can have some devastating results down the road. Okay, so we had that choice card, didn't we? Yes, understanding the consequences. Okay. Make sure that love is the scale. Love tips the scale, and service to others tips the scale. Run it through the filter of the heart, through the scale, to be filled with love and be light as a feather. Okay. But I mean, this is beautiful energy. All right. Oh, there's the rainbow. Okay. I see it now. I'm like, okay. I was wondering about that. Okay. So, whew, that was a lot of guidance that came through. Peace, love, we're creating it, letting the old die, we're manifesting, we have the power to build the reality of love that we want to see manifested, and the dragon energies are all here for us to support us in doing this. We're definitely taking it to a higher level. So, please join me tomorrow here for the Wood Dragon conversation with Shaman in the City, 8 o'clock, right here, the live stream. You can click the reminder to get a reminder, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And then I'll see you next week for another Dragons reading with Alka. And then we have Crystal Matchmakers date night, where we are going to talk crystals and shopping and gem and mineral show finds. And then there'll be plenty of things that I'm super excited about. So thank you so much for the moderator, everyone, all of the Good Vibe Tribe who've been here for this. I love you. And the light in me absolutely honors the light in you. Namaste.